we're just honest with ourselves, we can see pretty quickly that I don't control my thoughts. I know you can do it when there's something to do. You know, like if you're at work and you're, I don't know, working on a problem, you can think linearly for a long time. Looking at a spreadsheet, you can be totally focused on that and think in a very logical way for hours on end. You know, we have the capacity to do that. But what I'm talking about is all of the other times, like the other 90% of the time, when we don't actually need to think about anything in particular, and the mind just on its own momentum will say, okay, playtime, I'll just serve up whatever I feel like. I'm just talking casually there because the mind isn't a separate entity deciding to think about anything. You know, we can speculate about that, but what we can know for sure is that thoughts appear, stick around, and at some point subside. That's what we can know for sure. So without speculation about where they come from, whether the mind thinks them as the active thinker, or whether the mind is more like a receiver, more like a radio, receiving transmissions from who knows where, or arises from the subconscious. I mean, we can speculate about all of that. But what we can know for sure is that they arise, stay, leave. So what are we left to do? I mean, if we recognize the factuality of that, what are we left to do? We can either believe them or not. That we can do. We do have that choice.